Dark Side here, and welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, where winds meet, stirring up quite the buzz, I gotta say. Honestly, I'm really hyped for this game. I'm hoping it's a great game. It looks great, but I'm hoping that it is. We all know how these games can go. Listen, I gotta say, I think every creator that's alive today on this planet is covering this game. My YouTube feed is ridiculous. Every other video is a video on this game. How to, where to find this, all kind of. This game is taking the world by storm. This game came out of left field, came out of nowhere, like a thief in the night. And I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. But that's not what we're here for. I'm on Eurogamer.net. I'll leave a link to this article in the description section down below if you're interested in reading it. But believe it or not, upcoming open world RPG Where Winds Meet has over 10 million pre-registration. That is phenomenal. That is nothing to sneeze at. For a game that just came out of nowhere. Well, to me it came out of nowhere. You know, I probably missed the bus or something. I probably just didn't see it until recently. But yeah, this was great. I can't wait to get my hands on it. Pre-downloadable starting on November 12th, which is today. Where Winds Meet was announced last year and has since gained a passionate following of players keen to experience its interesting blend of martial arts and Wuxia combat. It helps the game is totally free to play. 2, the fiscal support coming from cosmetic microtransactions. So that is sweet. This is going to be, in my opinion, ever since Duet Night Abyss dropped. So we got Duet Night Abyss is basically free to play, no gacha, just cosmetics. We have Ananta coming out, God knows when, but same guidelines, no gacha. We got, I just saw today, they're revamping and relaunching Tower Fantasy. They're changing their model. They're getting rid of gacha as well. So a lot of games are becoming free to play, and that's the route we want to be on, guys. That's all I'm saying. The game itself is split into 2 parts. Interestingly enough, there's a giant single player component in which you progress through the majority of the story on your own or in co-op. There's also large multiplayer half of the game in which you can join guilds, take on dungeons, raids, PvP battles, and more. So it's got a bit of that MMO juice in it. Something that certainly helps set it apart from other action titles. So for me, this is where it gets a little weird. I've been playing online for years. My first real online game was Final Fantasy XI online, and so you can tell I'm a little bit on the old side. Then I did 14, then I did Terra, then I did a little bit of WoW. And then I just got tired of playing with people. Sometimes it gets toxic. I just wanted to be by myself. I became a hermit. So I play a lot of single player games. I can play online, I can play with others, but I prefer to play single player. So I'm glad this game in particular has, you know, a solo mode. So days I feel like being antisocial, I can just play by myself. So I think that's pretty sweet. But we'll see how it goes. I've seen a dungeon fight, Rexlent. I don't know if you follow Rexlent. He's a great content creator. He's known for PGR and Wuthering Waves. So if you're familiar with Rexlent, he did a run with a couple of people, and it looked pretty interesting. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see till we get our hands on it. The game has professions, various different combat styles, parkour, character customizations, and all manners of exploratory features that should keep you keen for a while. It's a game that not getting a huge amount of discussion in this slam-packed season of game releases, but as the pre-registration figures show, there's a lot of excitement around this. So like I said, 10 million is nothing to sneeze at. I'm really, I salute these guys where Winds Meet. I'm rooting for them. I hope they do well. My thing is, I'm a huge Kung Fu fiend. Like I said, I'm a little on the old side. I've been around the block a few times. So when I was growing up, in my early teens, you could say, back then, I live in New York, so I don't know how they had this everywhere, but in New York, back then, they had every Saturday at 3 o'clock, it was called Drive-In Movie Theater on Channel 5, and they would show at least 1 or 2 Kung Fu movies every Saturday. So back then, we didn't have internet. We were outside playing tag and all kind of games, you know, and once 3 o'clock hit, you know to take your ass upstairs to watch these Kung Fu movies. So that's where it started from. That's my love for Kung Fu movies. And then as I got older and started working, I started collecting them. I have maybe close to 700 between DVDs and VHSs of different Kung Fu titles, classics. Name it, I probably have it. So I got to the point where my wife was like, listen, you got to stop buying all these damn movies. We're running out of space. So when I saw this game, I was like, oh, this is right up my alley. This is something I'm definitely interested in. So this is a quick video, guys, to let you know that they hit 10 million pre-registrations. Probably a little bit more now, because this article was written 2 days ago. So, but this is amazing. This game looks amazing. I'm playing Sword of Justice right now, which is ironically made almost, I think it's the same studio if I'm not mistaken. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but Sword of Justice is nice. It's a nice placeholder until this comes out, but I think this looks better. So I don't know if I'm going to juggle between both. I don't know. I just hit level like 45 in Sword of Justice last night, gearing up my character, skills, stuff like that. So maybe I'll juggle between both. We'll see. Got too many games in my hand right now. But like I said, I'll leave a link to this article in the description section down below. You guys can swing by and read. There's a little bit more here to read. So anyway, I just wanted to bring this to your attention. I hope you guys have a great evening. Be safe out there, guys, really, because if you're not safe, you can't play any of these games. And with that being said, that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.